Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So today I'm going to be doing a full application and full review of the TANCEUTICALS range. So I have the tan in dark, I've got the prep exfoliator, I've got the face tan as well, and the maintenance moisturizer. Now you'll have noticed this video is sponsored, however all of my opinions are my own. Now you'll notice that this video is sponsored, however all opinions in this review will be my own and extremely honest as always. So the company TANCEUTICALS is known as being the #1 tanning company. So the self tan itself contains DHA, which is a natural ingredient. It's completely safe, and it basically works with the outer layer or the dead skin cells on that top layer or the surface of your skin to create that tanned look. So that's why they normally last around a week or week and a half if you maintain them properly, obviously, because as you start to exfoliate towards the end of that tan, then obviously you're going to buff away those dead skin cells, essentially removing that tan as well. So what sets TANCEUTICALS apart from other tanning brands is that it not only moisturizes and smooths the skin, it also evens out the skin tone, but it also contains anti-aging properties, which I have never heard of in a tan before, if I'm honest. So it firms, tones and tightens the skin, and it reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, therefore protecting us against premature aging, which I really like the sound of. So as I said before, it's completely safe. In fact, it's actually been recommended by the Mayo Clinic, American Academy of Dermatology, WebMD, FDA and the Skin Cancer Foundation, obviously, because if you're using a self-tan, you're not going to be, putting your body in the sun or sunbeds and things, increasing your chances of getting skin cancers. So the products that I have been sent are, I've got the pre-tan exfoliator, which is your prep. Now this contains apricot powder, acai berry and vitamin E. So it's going to prep your skin ready to absorb that tan. So as I said before, it clings to the dead skin cells on the surface of your skin. So obviously if you're using an exfoliator beforehand, you're going to remove the loose cells, which means that this is going to cling to the new cells, which obviously is going to make your tan last longer and apply more evenly as well. So what I'm going to do now is just quickly pop off camera, jump in the shower. I'm going to use this in circular motions as you would any other exfoliating, body wash, mitts or whatever, and prep my skin ready for the tan. Right, okay, so that's that all done. My skin feels really smooth. It feels, fully exfoliated, and I can say it definitely does the job. It smells amazing too. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is the tan itself. So as I say, I have the CC Colour Correct Self Tanning Body Lotion in dark. So it's this one here. And I also have the CC Colour Correct Self Tanning Face Lotion in dark as well. So the body lotion, or the body tanning lotion, has acai berry, mango butter and vitamin E. I love mango. To moisturize, repair and firm your skin, and it contains the famous coconut scent that everybody loves. Right, okay, so we're going to obviously apply that to my body. And then the self-tanning face lotion, this one contains acai berry, argan oil and vitamin E to repair and firm your skin. So you kind of apply these in the same way, to be honest, both circular motions, nice and evenly all over the skin, just to make sure obviously you don't miss any patches or anything. So they're like this. Oh, that smells really, really nice. I can smell, it definitely smells of coconut, but there is a hint of mango coming through in that as well, which is, yeah, I'm all here for that. Yeah, and this one smells more, this one I can just smell the coconut in that one. Yeah, nice. Right, okay, so before I go ahead and put my tan on, I'm just going to very lightly apply a barrier cream to my dry areas. So that will be a little bit on my face, just a tiny bit, my elbows, knees, feet and hands as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so then I'm going to apply the tan. So I have a mitt here as well. You can obviously use your hands, or you can use gloves, or whatever you prefer. I prefer to use a mitt because I find it goes on a lot more sort of even, streak free, and you know, you don't get any on your hands either, so it's a lot easier in my opinion. So I'm going to start off with the body tan. So I'm going to do my feet and my legs first, and then I'm going to work my way up. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to start with my right hand. So I'm going to apply some of the tan onto the mitt. So it's a white cream. Yeah, it does smell good. Right, so I'm going to start off by doing my legs first, I think. Okay, so that's legs done. So next I'm going to move on to my tummy and my back. So I'm going to do that off camera because I need to take my top off to do that. One thing I will say is that it doesn't have a guide colour. So yeah, for me, that's absolutely fine. If you're someone that prefers a guide colour, you know, you might prefer, I think they do a mousse as well, which does contain a guide colour, I believe. I will double check that before and pop a little note on if it doesn't. But yeah, that's absolutely fine by me. I quite like it not having a guide colour because you put it on, and then because it's a moisturiser, you can definitely feel, you know, where you have applied it so you don't miss anywhere. But yeah, it's quite nice because you apply it and then obviously 8 hours later you're tanned, so you can see a clear difference. It's all personal preference. Right, so as I said, I'm going to do my back and my tummy now, and then I'm going to do my arms and chest. Okay, great. Right, so then we're going to go on with the face tan. So as I say, with this, it's kind of like, you know, applying it in the same way as you do the body tan, in circular motions. With this, I like to use a kabuki or a buffing brush and apply it kind of like I do a foundation. So I'm going to use a brush that I already have and I use quite regularly. They do their own version of this. All products that I've used in the video I will link down in the description box below if you do want to check them out for yourself anyway. Right, so because I don't want to get any on my hands, I am going to go directly onto the brush. So it's a very white formula. And as I say, I'm going to apply this kind of like I do a foundation. Yeah, it's a very moisturiser texture, which, yeah, is really nice actually. It does feel quite kind of hydrating, like a moisturiser is. And then obviously I'm going to go down my neck as well, so it joins with where I've put the tan on my body. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is, with what's left on my brush, I'm just going to go over my hands as well. So I'm just going to go up the backs. Between my fingers. And then just around here. Right, okay, so I'm happy with that. I think it's all applied nice and evenly. So what I'm going to do is just give it 10 minutes just to make sure that it's nicely dried and soaked into my skin. And then I'll just get dressed in some kind of loose, you know, joggers or jumper or whatever. and then I will wait 8 hours and then I will shower it off this evening. It's now 10 o'clock in the morning, so you know, after I've done dinner and everything, then I'll jump in the shower and rinse it off. I will just use water to begin with, and then after I've gone to sleep tonight I will wash, you know, as normal with soap and that the next morning. I just find for me that tends to work a lot better. Sometimes, you know, it depends what perfumes and that you've got in your soaps. It can kind of react with the colour of the tan, so I just prefer to do it that way. So I will see you tomorrow morning when, yeah, it's developed and all washed off. Right, okay, so it is now the next morning, and yeah, obviously the tan has taken. I'm actually really happy with it. It's not like super dark or anything like that, but for me that's absolutely fine. I quite like a natural tan, or like a natural glow, shall we say. Yeah, I really like it. I can definitely tell the difference. I can tell it's taken. My face, oh, it's these exposed lights that make it really tricky to show you properly. What I'll do is I'll do a little video in natural light, and I'll pop it here so that you can see it properly. But yeah, I think it's lovely. So my hands are like this, so they've gone absolutely fine. My palms, ignore this bit, that is where I've been sat like that yesterday, which yeah, I realised afterwards, but it's just one of those things. And this was a little splodge that I obviously, and there's one there as well, just little splodges that I obviously missed. But that's fine. The amount of times that I do washing up, they'll come off within a day or two. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with it. All I did this morning was I used the tan extender, or the moisturiser, the maintenance moisturiser. This contains, I can't remember if I said before, so I'll say it again, this contains a small amount of DHA as well. So if you use this every day, it's going to keep your tan like topped up and stop it wearing off as quick, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Smells gorgeous as well. And I'll show you, it's in a really decent sized bottle as well. If I try and show you, so these are my arms, which I think have gone a really gorgeous like golden brown colour, and then that's my like chest area. So you can see where I applied the face tan, it's blended in to the body one perfectly. So yeah, I think it's really nice, really beautiful. And as I say, with not having a guide colour, there's no patches I haven't missed anywhere, because as I say, because it's really like a really rich moisturizer texture, you can kind of see where you've put it anyway, because it's shinier, and you can also feel where it's gone on. So yeah, it is quite hard to miss areas, to be honest with it. But if you do prefer a guide colour, then as I said, I have now checked, and the mousse actually does contain a guide colour if you prefer that. So thank you to TANCEUTICALS for sponsoring this video. I have really enjoyed it, and I have loved the tan. I would definitely recommend it. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me, wrapped up nice and neat, baby.